Welcome, fellow Rimrims, to RoboDaddy's spicy shed out in the middle of the field. It's currently the Inferno. We're looking at potentially a plus 300 degree atmosphere within a couple of days. I'm hoping that this will be relatively straightforward. We could starve, and we could find ourselves roasted, because I don't know quite how effective this insulation is going to be. Fingers crossed that as long as everything's set up with inside the base the way it should be, you know, we've got over 200 meals, we've got the air conditioning units in every single room. If this is fine, this should be a relatively uneventful month that we get, because the only other thing that can fuck with us at that point is mechanoids. If we get mechanoids, we're in a lot of trouble, but luckily these days, mechanoids generally drop in the form of what, like, the ships or the clusters. Raiders themselves aren't going to affect us. They're going to turn up and they're going to melt instantly, as long as... I mean, it's already, like it's 2 a.m. right now, it's 27 degrees outside. That's already getting into dangerous territory, so during the day, it's going to be even worse than that. Hopefully, this winter will provide a nice time for RoboDaddy just to get a lot of work done. He's just going to sit inside and get a load of shit together. So, what do we want to plan for the future? Oh, by the way, a couple of things to mention first and foremost is... Firstly, somebody said that apparently immortals resurrect based on the amount of damage they've taken. I thought it was always a set amount of time, but I guess if Sharamus... the reason it probably took Sharamus so long to recover yesterday was the fact that he was hit by 3 fucking meteors, which, again, is a fairly reasonable... I think that's fairly reasonable that it took him so long to resurrect at that point. The other thing as well, there was something else important somebody said that I can't remember off the top of my head. Hang on a second. I don't remember. It'll come back to me as we get along with things here. So I'm thinking the big one to try and get done over the course of winter will be the microelectronics. If we can get that done, get them out, start work on the comms console immediately, that'll let us start stockpiling for the winter. Insulated polymers, if we can get up to that stage, would be ideal as well. We want to start preparing for the next season. Now, luckily, the next season, again, I haven't spoiled this one kind of specifically, because it sounds like it could be very, very cool, isn't going to be such a problem. We can stay indoors with that one, in theory, without having to worry about the temperature. This one's going to be kind of like a toxic fallout, except not you'll see, basically, as we go along here. I'm looking for anything that will come in handy and let us make the most advantage out of the months, the 3 months that we'll have coming up of shit not going down. Prosthetics, not a bad idea. Machining as well, to get that finished wouldn't hurt. You know, that's already a good start. And now we get to sit and watch 7 people slowly get angrier and angrier at one another until one of them kills. Did I check on Nocturnus? What do you like? Nocturnus is not an immortal, can confirm. Ugly environment. Well, to be fair, there is blood everywhere, so I'll get them to tidy it up before they do anything else here. It looks as if we didn't get a light as well, so I guess we'll go ahead and restore... the other thing I wanted to mention as well was people were suggesting good names. I figured that after we finish this cycle, then we'll start naming characters, because we're going to get quite a lot of characters coming in here. After that point, we'll start naming them, because I think then they've kind of survived and kind of can get their own names without the worry about them immediately dying again. And they've kind of proven themselves to, and by that point, we should have a structure where death won't be such a big deal all the time. All right, let's get you off of research. There we are. Okay, base is tidy up. Shouldn't be any more blood, or unless there's, like, vomit, but... Oh, shit. Could you imagine if this is all food poisoning? Gripping gameplay. Staggering gameplay right here. We get to see RoboDaddy's facial expressions slowly get more and more pissed off as orcs spend all day climbing over his table like a bad cat. What have we got here? Starius' Stash of Fortune. No, thank you. 28 Hyperweave and a Neurotrainer Melee. Obviously, we can't do any quests. And RoboDaddy has been elected the new leader of the colony with 4 votes. Congratulations, RoboDaddy. Back where he belongs, at the top. It's 44 degrees outside. Less than I expected. Still not enough to be within the safety level. If a raider... You motherfucker. If a raider were to turn up now, we would still be in a bit of trouble. Give it a couple more days. When it starts to get up to like 80, 90 degrees, as long as it's a sort of staged assault, or even a siege, we'll probably be fine at that point. Guess I could put them on recreation constantly, right? Because otherwise they are just going to keep wandering around with nothing to do. If we say constant recreation, they might... They'll always stop what they're doing, so immediately, as you saw there, they'll immediately go and do something. Radic there is praying or whatever. The other two went and played chess. I don't think there's much else I can do for them, though, besides that. Oh, Nocturnus' skill set. I didn't even bother checking on him, did I? What do you like? Body Purist. Oh, I remember you. Body Purist Bloodlust. 10 intellectual, 10 animals. A shame we don't have enough to build another research bench here. I guess as they eat the meals... No, because you need steel for research benches, don't you? Yeah. I was going to say, as they eat the meals, we could take them apart. I'm just praying that these... What have we got? 7, 8 air coolers are enough to keep the base cold. It's staying at a nice, consistent 20. And it's 43 outside. Okay, an aurora that they can't see. Thank you for that. I set them to sleep at the same time, because some of them are trying to sleep and they're constantly being disturbed here. Let's give them a nice... Give them something like that. There you go. Just set them to sleep all day, every day. Now, someone made the good point that crypto sleep caskets would be a hell of a tool to get us through this, because then all we've got to do is really keep the immortals alive. Say if we just kept 3 immortals out and put everyone else in deep storage, even if the immortals died from heat or cold or whatever, they will resurrect. Especially if it was during the ice one as well, they would die. Actually, I suppose the heat one too, because that would only just give them heat stroke, wouldn't it? Hey, that's not bad. Colonist Robert has lost the trait misogynist. As quickly as he gained it, it's gone away. Okay, fair enough. I suppose there isn't much else to do in here besides talk to people, so that's pretty beneficial. Heaven. Welcome to Robo Daddy's special planet. It's 120 degrees. The weather is fucking hostile. Incredible. How are they doing for meals? I know all the simple meals have rotted away at this point. Yeah, 175 packaged survivor meals left. Chili and Raddock are both sad about stuff. Recreation deprived, trapped in... You've got a chess table. And what are you doing? Minor pain, hungry, naked. Fingers revealed my secret. Fingers revealed your secret? Unbelievable. Got microelectronics. We've just finished machining as well. Bear in mind that was mostly done anyway. But it's really given our people time to... become friendly with one another, and that's exactly something I wanted to do with this mod pack, was to have them all being super friendly and then have them horribly killed. This is the perfect war crime. Look at this. Tone apologized to Raddock. The apology was heartfelt and brought Raddock and Tone closer together, ready for me to bring them further apart. This is the ultimate series. I can't wait for the next raid to turn up and kill half these people. They're all just starting to become malnourished. I've unforbidden the meals. We should be fine. I mean, realistically, we've got another 5 days in here. And then they're free. And we... Fuck off. Of course you would do that. It's like it heard me. I was about to say, I think we're going to be fine. I think all this has been is a good excuse to get some research done. The diseases started coming our way. Okay, what have we got? 164 packaged survival meals. I think we're actually going to be okay. Besides the diseases, that is. I assume you can't self-tend if you don't have medicine, right? Hang on. Stop. You can't self-tend, no? Oh, was it not Robo Daddy that... Hang on, what? History. Messages. Show me. Muscle parasites. Robo Daddy and Chili. What? Something to do with his immortality, perhaps? Okay. We got some weird shit going on with diseases this campaign. I mean, Chili definitely has it. It must be the immortality kicking in there. Oh, fuck. What? What do I do about this, then? Are you good? Nyctophobe? That's not ideal. Kind is good. 12 intellectual. Oh, fuck. Do we let her in? If we let her in, we run the risk of fingers running out of the base. Do you think we can handle... I mean, we are insulated and the temperature's sticking to 20 degrees. I'm just worried a massive influx of heat. The coolers might not be able to bring it back down... Well, they obviously will be able to bring it back down, but if the temperature outside is increasing, you don't know, we might be a degree within tolerance of these coolers. They might start to struggle at 120 degrees, for example. Let her in. And we don't know how much of an effect that the insulation is actually having as well. Go on. Run. Run. How long till the heat stroke kicks in? It'll be a while yet, won't it? Oh, what are you doing, you moron? Back in there. Bear in mind, we now can no longer lock these doors fully. Come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Please, 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 please. It's still 20 degrees in there. Yeah, you know what? These insulated doors are really, really doing the trick. It's like just having an airlock on the entrance. Initial. 9.3. Oh, you know what? She's going to get in. How have we ended up with so many characters this time around? The Ice Age, we lost everybody besides our 3 starting characters. You can fucking stay there. What is it with these people? They see an open door and they're just beside themselves. Right, do that. And then go about your business. Forbid that, forbid that. What are you doing? Standing. Okay. She bought some cocaine with her. Robo Daddy, you can't. Robo Daddy, you kicked this. You kicked this so many years ago. Nice. Hey, that's pretty good. I love the idea of these guys just waking up, going into their living room, if you could call it that. There's just a naked woman sat there doing coke off of the chessboard. Hi, I came in from the heat storm. Prosthetics are done. That's fantastic, because that means we can now, when we get out of here, obviously change Sharamus back into a usable fella. Right, what else have we got? Bear in mind, we're limited by the lack of electronic research bench. What the hell could... I mean, we could go for, like, flak armor. Artillery. Trench warfare probably wouldn't be too bad, seeing as our defenses have taken a bit of a hit. The clothing and tool production would also be very, very helpful for maximizing the amount of time we've got between each disaster. I don't even know where to begin. Organ destabilization. That sounds incredible. That sounds incredible, but I feel like we've got bigger fish to fry right now. Are there any sort of prosthetic upgrades where not only can we kind of bring Sharamus back to a decent level, but maybe put him back to the way he was before those tumors? Let's take a look here. Prosthetics. Oh, is that the maximum we've got? I suppose we are playing pretty close to the base game this time. Let's go trench warfare. That gives us gunsmithing, gives us a lot of opportunities there. We get mortars as well for counter-sieging. What is that? Enables construction mortar. What about that one? Oh, artillery as well. Got it. And then we'll get trench warfare. That'll allow us to build... obviously, we're trying to go anti-killbox this series, and it won't work anyway because of all the raider changes we've got. So I think trench warfare might end up being something that allows us to actually survive. If you smash a wall or smash a door, Chili, put that fucking grenade launcher down. Oh, God. Okay, keep an eye on her. If she starts smashing some of these doors, we could be in a bit of trouble there. Don't smash the power cables either, for fuck's sake. I might arrest her. Let's keep an eye on her. If she smashes one of these power cables, bear in mind, we've got no steel to rebuild it. That's it. Like, that would cut power to all of these air coolers. Just got to keep an eye on her. Melee attacking marble insulated wall. Fine. Good luck getting through that. Oh, yeah. She can do that, can't she? She can do that. Melee attacking marble insulated wall. Fucking die. Just get out of here. Affected by muscle parasites, and the heat stroke is going to kick in pretty damn fast. Stop letting the heat in, for fuck's sake. Oh, my God. Okay. Just chilled. Okay. Chili is chilled. And she got a bit of free catharsis out of that. Alright, I appreciate the effort here, but let's get you off of that bench. I'm also going to set up their jobs, because this is a complete mess. The plus side, it's really giving them something to do here. Oh, no. Oh, God, that's the last thing I wanted. Because if all these packaged survivor meals are tainted, we're going to be watching a lot of food poisoning going down here. And this place is just... This is just going to be a shed filled to the brim with vomit. I mean, it's insulated. It's sealed. It's got nowhere to go. Oh. Okay, well, luckily it was absolutely nowhere near us. I like that we've had the red lightning storm, the Inferno, the earthquake. I still don't think it's quite as bad as the Ice Age. That was way, way worse than this. This has been just a luxury time building up our research. 4 more days of it as well, and then we're free. That might be an issue. Hopefully it'll burn out and won't affect the... Oh my God. If it spreads to the geothermal generator, we could be in for a bit of a problem. Bear in mind, the grid access right now is 3,400 watts, and this thing's outputting 3,600 of those watts. We might have to send someone out to go and deal with this fire. Sharamus? Who has the most insulation? I mean, it'll probably be Radek with his sombrero. You're wearing Synthra Parker gloves, pants, but what the fuck is wrong with you, Nocturnus? Yeah, I'm going to send Radek and his sombrero out to go and deal with this fire. So let's unforbid that one. Send him in. No. Send, excuse me. Tone, get out of the way. I'm going to take this very carefully. Unforbid that one. Move him forward and forbid that door again. Okay, there we are. Run. Haul ass. Get over there. Put that out. Come on. Where is he? There we go. There we go. Savior of the colony. Right, run home. How's he doing? Oh, he's immortal. Why am I bothered? I mean, he could probably still die of heat stroke, but even then, let's make sure that he is not... Okay, forbid that one, and in you come. The airlock system's working pretty damn well. Very nice. Well done, Radek. I could have planned this a little bit better, which I think is just a caveat to all of my Rimworld episodes. I could have put down enough research benches for everybody, and just had everybody research. Even if they've got 0 in their research skill, it will have just been, obviously over the course of 15 days, that would have been quite an addition. And with everybody going at the same time, we could have blitzed through so many friggin' research. What I might do then, I think the big thing to do for next season, bearing in mind we won't have an Inferno, nor will we have an Ice Age, we'll have another 3rd event. We could start working on a master base, something that keeps its temperature permanent at all times. So a combination of heaters and coolers to keep it nice and static. Alternatively, just put them on switches or something like that. We could expand on what we've got here. Ideally, we probably want to take the base and put some big walls around the whole thing. If we put a big insulating wall around this entire thing, somebody said do like a layer of air, so leave air gaps between every layer as well. We might try that out, see how it works, and maybe turn again this whole central area into that. Oh, that's fucking cooked them all. Oh, that's it. We're dead. No, but you can't defend against solar flares. Like, there's nothing we can do about that. We could have put down a load of passive coolers, I guess, but could you imagine? We'd have to fill every square with passive coolers here. Okay, let's hope it's not long enough to have significant damage to them here. Heatstroke initial. I don't think immortals can die from heatstroke. I don't like that. It kind of defeats the point, does it not? Okay, let me go check this setting, see if I can re-enable heatstroke or something like that for immortals. Otherwise, it does kind of defeat the point. There we go. That's a little bit better. So it was a setting. Oh, not that it mattered anyway. Solar flies over. It could have been more perfect timing. If that thing had lasted a day, we would have all cooked horribly there. So it's 149 outdoors right now. I don't know how high it's going to get, but I don't think this is going to be too much of an issue. That abomination's still kicking, huh? Fuck. It was the one thing I was hoping would die during this. Oh! One of our batteries is broken down. Now, luckily, it's still hooked up to the grid. That would be kind of a cool feature, though. If something broke down, it obviously didn't continue transferring power through. I mean, it's broken down. It shouldn't connect up to these other two batteries, right? But it does. That would have screwed us. Oh, shit. They've had enough. They've had enough of Robo Daddy. Oh, my God, it's 58 degrees in there. Any chance we could drop that down a little bit, fellas? Sweet Jesus. 192. 60 degrees. Okay, the coolers now officially cannot keep up. Which means if I was right and this goes up to 300 degrees, that means this room's going to hit 170. Which, I feel like that might be the end of our campaign here. Fuck, it's already 60 degrees. I mean, 60 degrees isn't going to kill someone. Okay, it might kill someone. 13%, 14%, 15%. Oh, fuck. Well, my collection of little friends is about to die horribly. 14th. They've got to survive one more day. 2 more days, technically. And then it should disappear. And bear in mind, it drops pretty immediately, too. So they've got nighttime here. That'll help lower the temperature. That will hopefully help lower their heat stroke. Nope. No, it's not. Oh, sweet Jesus. A group of large animals have wandered through the area. And they very quickly did a 360 and walked away. I don't blame them. I mean, just good luck. What else can we do? Eclipse. That'll drop the temperature, surely. No. No, it did not. How does that make any sense? Although, how would it make any sense that the eclipse would drop it in hindsight? Come on. We're staying slightly below 50. Slightly oh no, now it's increasing as we go back to daytime again. Yep, here we go. Noon, and we are looking at almost 200 degrees. Hide in room Nocturnus. Tragically, Nocturnus remote, he does not have a room. Aura is dead. Long live Aura, the first one down. Easy come, easy go. You never know, she might be an immortal, and the lightning bolt that resurrects her might light fire to the whole base. There's one down. Robo Daddy is knocked down. Shit. Tone is dead. Tone Soprano himself, the man of the hour, dead as dicks. Chili is dead, ironically named. Was everything but at the end of her life. Okay. Robo Daddy, gone but not forgotten. Will hopefully resurrect. I don't know how immortality affects heat stroke, to be frank. Maybe I'll wait for the temperature to drop. Fingers, dead as dicks. Roasted. Nocturnus, dead. We came back. Tone came back. Right, we knew that, because Tone was immortal. Returned. Welcome. That's going to make him very hungry. Robo Daddy's back up. Okay, good shit. So it turns out immortality does affect heat strokes. However, they've immediately started getting heat stroke again. Oh my god, this is hell. They're going to die, resurrect, get even warmer, die even quicker, resurrect, die even quicker. This is torture. We've created Rimworld hell. The eclipse is ending and everything's gone a very sickly shade of red. Oh, you poor boys. Quest failed. Rescuing Gumpy. Gumpy probably went the same way as everyone else, I assume. We got a large meteor of silver ore has landed outside the base. Radic is dead. Fingers is back. Only to, of course, die once again. Robo Daddy's back down. He did finish his research before he went down, though, to his credit. Horrible. Sharamus, though, not bothered. Sharamus doesn't give a fuck. I don't know why Sharamus doesn't give a fuck. Why is he not dying? I'm so confused. Sharamus is like, not just immortal, but invulnerable to everything but physical damage. Heat, disease, cold, nothing bothers Sharamus. Being mauled obviously bothers Sharamus, and having your eyes bitten out, whatever else affects Sharamus. But other than that, he's fine. He's just not bothered. This is so strange. Robo Daddy's back up. I mean, what's his heat looking like already? Been alive for 5 minutes. He's at initial again. Oh, he's at minor already. Fingers is dead. Fingers is back. This is the last day, and it is a day of pure torture. It's 3 PM. They've only got to survive another 9 hours, and then they're good. 219 degrees. Robo Daddy and Radic is dead. Fingers is back. Tone is being burnt by superheated air. It's gone beyond the level of heat stroke to just a straight up spontaneous combustion. Now this is a problem, because this means that our people are going to take permanent damage here, because lower level immortals don't recover scars. And if their arm burns off, that's not going to recover. Thank God we got prosthetics, is all I can say. We're going to end up with a colony of nuggets by the time we're done here. They're just going to be a scorch on the floor with a face. Oh, fingers. Oh, Robo Daddy's back and immediately on fire. How's he doing? Burns, burns, burns. Have we got enough meals? The only problem with so much resurrection is, of course, when they resurrect, they need food to be able to heal from their resurrection. So that's why when Robo Daddy comes back, he's immediately eating, and then he dies, and then immediately eats again. Don't do it. Radic, you're just prolonging the inevitable. Robo Daddy's gone. Hell on earth. Truly hell on earth. Oh! Oh, it's -5. Oh, would you look at that. We survived it. I don't know if we can say we survived it, but holy shit. Torture. Just absolute torture. Wow. My friends, you are free. Explore the world at your own leisure. We just gotta wait for him to resurrect now. Tone is so fucked off. He's so angry. I don't blame him. Realistically, I don't blame him. So rest in peace, Chill, Ara, Nocturnus. They are dead permanently. Thank God that we've got lucky with some of these characters. Thank God we got lucky with an immortal Radic and Tone. Otherwise, we'd still be back to our original 3 people. And there we go. How's the Abomination still alive? Quite annoying, seeing as I'd like that bedroom back at some point, but that's okay. And now we can begin moving back into the base. Shit, I mean, that's just harrowing. What a fucking horrible thing we've done there. Is this game just simulated torture? Right, let's get these people buried. They deserve better than just to be in the burn room. Fingers is back up on his feet as well. And there we go. Just unbelievable. That was grim. That was just a grim experience. I mean, the Ice Age, we never had anything like that. Sure, it got pretty fucking cold there towards the end, but they survived that without so much as an injury. Oh man, maybe they do recover their burns. He's got hypothermia now. What a life. Just in the course of 4 hours, going from plus 200 degrees to, what is it now? 11 degrees, you've got hypothermia. I suppose maybe he's acclimatized to that hellscape they were living in. So then, where do we want to start? Devil Strand might come in incredibly useful for the insulation. I think we'll get rid of the hay grass, and I think this time we'll replace it with cotton. Because cotton we can turn into the higher level of insulation, and it means that I don't have to keep resorting to reinstalling beds all the time. We're getting a base set up, and then I'm having to take it back apart when we move out for a little while, and then, you know, we're just repeating the cycle ad infinitum here. So I want to get down some more permanent beds for a start. Let's go ahead and turn the air conditioning units off. Unnecessary, but we'll keep this base around for the next Inferno, just in case we don't have anything more permanent. We'll go ahead and remove these shelving units, though. Tell them to just go anything with regards to their outfits, just whatever. Just put on whatever you can find, and to be honest, they look incredible now. You've got Tone with his riot helmet and his riot gear there, I think, as well. Fingers with his trapper hat and his gas mask. You've got Robo Daddy's decided to go full armor. Oh, Sharamus looks fucking incredible. With his tiny little goggles squishing his face together. I think this genuinely might be a candidate for the highest war crime episode we've ever done. The one where we trapped all the people in the shed and then irradiated the shit out of them is obviously quite high tier, but that was awful. I mean, just resurrecting, immediately catching fire, screaming, wishing for death, dying, and then repeating the cycle. There's something really fucked up about that. Good work, though. I'm happy. Oh, I shouldn't phrase it like that, but that was good. We did a lot better at surviving during that than I expected. So I've reorganized the stockpile a little bit. It's the first thing we're doing here, and I've also put down a rack specifically for ammo. Someone pointed out yesterday that apparently when these guys were dying, their weapons weren't being automatically re-equipped. So we need to get these guys back with their gear, ideally. What else we got on the floor? I mean, you could equip that flak jacket, though. I want to get them armored up. You know, we've got to be prepared, because the raiders are going to be the next thing that can really screw us. I mean, the raiders can permanently kill our people, too. So that's the thing I should really be focusing on. Not so much the heat waves and the cold waves and whatnot, but the raiders are the only really deadly thing to these immortals. I mean, it's torture, sure, but they can live with a bit of torture. Trench warfare is finished. The plan, then, and I think this should have been a plan I did at the start of the friggin' series, to be honest with you, is to get some defenses down. I think maybe cover the entire external wall. We'll work out, bear in mind, this is the central block of the entire map, right? So we'll work out from that. Maybe cover it all in a big insulated wall. I don't think we can build insulated embrasures, can we? That obviously wouldn't make any fucking sense. So why don't we put down insulated walls on the external wall? So something like that. Obviously not like that, because it's going to cost us a ridiculous amount of resources. But something like that. And then, on the outside of that one, put down insulated doors and followed that up with some embrasures around the next layer. That way we've still got... I don't even know if we've got embrasures in this pack in hindsight. Bloody fucking hope we have. If you're like me, and you decide, you know what, I'm going to build a mod pack that doesn't require kill boxes, don't forget to include a mod that adds embrasures. Otherwise, you will be killed horribly. Oh, shit. Oh my god, that's going to make this so difficult. Okay, do I commit to not using embrasures, or... Because, I mean, I didn't mean to include embrasures, don't get me wrong. We could just use the trenches. Soldiers inside the trench suffer weapon range penalty, but gain significant cover. It's the same, right? It's going to be the same, realistically. So we just build the insulated boards right around the edge, put doors into a trench immediately, surround the whole thing with barbed wire again, put up a few decoys, whatever else. Okay, you know what? Let's commit to a no embrasure run as well. That's going to make things fucking hard. I'm going to let everyone spend a little time here working on plant growing. Actually, you know what we should do? We could go Devil Strand right now, before I forget, and we could maybe get it done during this growing cycle. Obviously, Devil Strand takes friggin' ages to grow, so the sooner we can start working on that, the better. Let's get Robodaddy. Oh, you know what? We've also got powered... We've got powered research benches. What the hell am I not putting those down? Oh, because we don't have the steel. Okay, that's reasonable. Got a little bit of steel there. I mean, it's certainly not ideal. We might as well mark it either way. We've got, like, weird steel in such strange places. Look at all this. Who knows what's going on there? And then if we also go ahead and mine connected ores... Oh, well, that's a lot of steel there. Okay, fair enough. Trey Cavern from the Broken Empire. The reason I wasn't interacting with them was because that was a... The hell are you doing? What is that thing? Hang on. Plasma saw. That's fantastic. That was just a tribute caravan, so we wouldn't have had anything to offer them anyway. I don't know why Sharamus does not need rest or recreation, nor does he die from heat or cold. But what that is implying to me is if we get some prosthetics on this man, we have a machine that's capable of working for us there. So I think we need to start work on that as well as kind of our side activity. How do you make prosthetics at this point in the game? I guess machining table, right? So I'm going to start doing that right now. I don't see why not. We need to build a dedicated workroom as well, rather than just shoving everything in the same building here. So why don't we do something with this leftover space? I know I said I was going to keep like a 3-block corridor between each building. I guess we could expand this out a couple of blocks, and then... That's going to look like shit, though. We're probably going to rebuild it all out of... We'll rebuild it all out of a more dense material, preferably something that won't catch on fire at some point. So we'll do that, and then we'll put the machining room in here, and then we could just have them bring the resources back through. But Daddy Fingers has been elected as the new leader after... Actually, I don't know what happened with the last leader. He was the last leader. Oh, but he died. Right, okay. Obviously, you should have a new election on the death of your previous leader, even if it's the same guy. What is this meta? Fingers and Radok are on a date. They've gone out into a field. Radok apologized to Fingers. Fingers did not accept the apology. The date between Radok and Fingers is not going well. Who to ship these guys, huh? Oh, no. Fingers accepted the apology. Okay, right, things are going well for them. This is fascinating. Just fascinating. Chatted with Radok about the other colonists. About wearing bow ties. Should have worn that on your date. You fucked up there, Radok. You've turned up with your full-blown armor and you've really screwed things. About vacations. The apology was heartfelt and brought Fingers and Radok closer together. That's nice. This is great. Sorry, are you doing this on the job? Hang on. Oh, a schedule is still recreation. It's about to fucking kick off then. I couldn't think of a more romantic location than a field of corpses. Oh, do you remember when these guys died horribly in that Inferno? Life's annoyances, like having to walk over the skulls of your fallen foes. Chatted about beggars. What a fucking date, huh? And there we go. I think that's it over. And how did they feel about that? They're friends. Okay, so it didn't really go very well. Oh my god. Fingers is friend with Radek, but Radek is not. I think Fingers just got friend-zoned by a big, hideous fucking orc. This is the deepest Rimworld lore we've ever seen. There we go. Okay, so prosthetics for Sharamus. I think he needs 2 legs, does he not? So 2 legs, they have a body part efficiency of 85%. I mean, it's better than a peg leg at the end of the day. So 2 of those, and then an arm, correct? Yeah, arm, 2 legs. His other shoulder is already a prosthetic arm. Oh, but it's only 50% efficiency. Ah. What the fuck kind of prosthetic arm is that? FSF Vanilla Bionics expansion. Oh. Okay. It's a bad prosthetic arm. Right, so we can make him 2 more prosthetic arms. This is going to cost us a shitload of steel and components. If we got enough components, I know we hauled a ridiculous amount from that ship that fell. I don't think we've got any components, actually. Did we just seriously use up all of those? I mean, yeah, we've got 2 left. We did make a lot of air conditioning. I'm not prepared to pull this base apart, because I think it will just end up screwing us, especially if we get another heat wave. We've got an emergency shelter for it. Fucking cold snap. Oh, my God. Well, so much for the plants, then. Thank God we didn't finish growing all the fields yet, otherwise that would have been a massive waste of time. We haven't quite started the Devil Strand either. -6, -7, -8. This is the only growing time. Oh, there we go. This fucking game. It knew. It knew that we were low on food. Okay. Yeah, you go away. These tornadoes have never actually done much to our base. They keep spawning right on the edge and then disappearing. Okay. Dodge another bullet there. One day one is going to spawn right in the middle of the map and we are going to be so fucked. Hang on, his mood doesn't drop either. It's like he's frozen in time. Look, his mood doesn't actually drop below 50%. So that means we could set Sharamus just to force doing a particular job, and he wouldn't stop until the job is finished. Because his mood... I mean, it's at 50%. He's got no chance of break risk there. I don't know what's happened to him. I mean, it's taken a glitch to make Sharamus even more powerful than he was in the series that he came from, and before he was mangled by all the tumors. He is Deadpool. I joked about that, but he actually has become it. And in this zone, whenever the game decides to grace us with more than 30 seconds without something fucking going wrong outdoors, we'll start growing some Devil Strands so that we can work on a much better set of clothes. I mean, insulation either way helps out with that, right? Fingers is working on the leg. I think we should probably do 1 arm and 1 leg. I think, actually, no. I think we go 2 arms and 1 leg. Because he has a peg leg, right? That is fine. I would rather him be able to work faster and then spend time just moving between the places. That gives other people access to the resource. You know, if you set there mining super fast, people can at least go and pick that up while he moves between areas. The following hostile cliques have formed in your colonies. RoboDaddy, Fingers, and Radek have formed a faction. This is CK2. Okay. If things deteriorate any further, a number of new colonists may break off to form a new faction. Hang on. I didn't sign up for that. Wait, RoboDaddy has formed a faction of his own, even though he's the leader. That's his own fault. Oh, man, have I actually got to set him to govern, then? Rule the nation. Yeah, go on, do it. How do we do that? Governing. He just sits at the table. Am I doing that right? You're kidding me. Radek. Let's have you govern, my friend. As your highest priority. Can he govern from anywhere, or does he have to govern from a research table? Stop. I think we need another research table, don't we? Okay. It's a good job I caught that before it was too late. Okay, well, let's just put it down there. Why not? That's fine. Bad temperature in here as well. Let's go and put down... Have we got any more heaters? No, we don't. Let's put down 1 in here quickly. So it looks as if only 1 person can govern. Because RoboDaddy's the leader, he's the only one that can govern. That obviously makes a lot of sense. I was hoping we could have Radek in as an emergency secondary. It doesn't matter too much, because we can have him research instead. We haven't got any research jobs obviously lined up right now anyway. Not until we've built the... Not until we've built the electronic research bench. And how are we looking with these prosthetics? We've already got the leg finished. I'm going to wake Fingers up to get this done as soon as possible. The sooner we get this done, the sooner Sharamus can work at optimum efficiency all the time. The right leg, prosthetic leg. And then arms are fine. Sorry, why have we got so many options? Oh, because we've got 2 different prosthetic legs. I was going to say 4 legs for Sharamus. Right, there we go. No medical beds available. What? Sterile cotton bandages or better? What are you talking about? You're telling me I've got to make something before I can... You're telling me I've got to prepare for an invasive surgery. Okay. Well, I guess we're going I guess we'll make this room the hospital. Congratulations. Rest up. I'm sure we... maybe our medicine that we've got right now, the herbal medicine we've got counts. We've still got herbal medicine, right? Yeah, we've got 37 of it. Yeah, we can operate. We're good. Get it done. Okay. This is to hopefully give ourselves this permanent work machine in the form of Sharamus, who's just been... He's been changed by his experience. And I think, to be honest, the experience he went through would change fucking anybody. Insects. No. How many? It's 4. It's 4 insects. That's fine. That's okay. Everybody's armed, so we haven't got much to worry about there. Don't worry about Sharamus, because it will take him hours to get back down here. Everybody move into position. Let's see what we can do. Tone, a weapon, please, fella. Right, what are we looking at? Ammo. Okay, we're fine in terms of ammo. People are somewhat armored. Obviously, Rubber Daddy's wearing his jacket right now. You are anesthetized. That's annoying. Okay, I was going to say we could just bring him in anyway as a backup. Oh, we've got friends. I probably didn't have to worry about it then. We've got visitors hanging around, apparently. The visitors are leaving. Not yet, they're not. Come on. Come on, spot the insects. That's it. There we go. Okay, they're fighting the insects for us. Let's come in and help out. We shouldn't have to worry about it, but just to ensure that this is going to go swimmingly, we'll go over and give them a bit of a hand. Just got to hope we don't shoot our friends. Friendly fire is disabled, so we're not going to shoot them unless they really need the help. Be careful. McDonald has run out of industrial ammo. Fine. Quest active. The rescue of Murphy. Okay, we'll see what that's about in a minute. Looks as if we're fine. There we go. Okay, nothing to worry about. Let's get back to the Sharamus operation. You absolute dumb bitch. I despise you. You're a horrible man. Oh, he is working in the dark, to be fair. Okay, you know what? In hindsight, I'm actually impressed you managed to install a prosthetic leg in the darkness. What's your medical skill? 14.89. Oh, shit. And that's one arm we failed on, right? We failed on the replacement prosthetic arm. The prosthetic arm that's better than the crappy one he had. So, that's not such a big loss. I did have to take apart one of the air conditioners. Each of these are 6 components. So, or it's like 5 components when I took it apart, right? Yeah. So... It was kind of I think it was a good trade-off, but again, we've got to be careful we don't take too much of this apart just in case we get a heat wave, or we can keep it up for the next Inferno. Come on. That one succeeded. Okay, that's all that matters now. How's he looking? Well, obviously we can't tell until he's resurrected here. We're looking at in terms of movement speed, that's the important thing. Oh, that's extremely cursed. Wow. Shuttle crash. Whoa. Friends? Independent space refugees. We could capture them. We could rescue them, I guess is probably the better way to phrase it. This is a hospital now. Excuse me, I need everybody to leave. Medical, there's a medical. This is also medical, by the way, get out. Right, everybody rescue them. So, should we just rescue the lot and see if they'll join us? Independent is... I mean, it's a gold mine. This could replace our people that we... Oh, you're dead. Well, I was going to say this could replace the people that we lost there. Gonna take a little bit of juggling to make sure they are all healed equally, if we can even get them back to base before they die. We are going to have to say doctor care only, I think, as well. Bear in mind, we've only got one doctor at this point. Now, I've got everybody set to nurse besides Robo-Daddy, so everybody to feed them, clean them, whatever else. Right, tend to... So you're 4 hours, you're 2 hours, you're 2 hours. So let's go... Let's set up a little triage here. So we're going to try and tend the people who are... Okay, 1 conditioning tending. You're fine now. How are you looking? 2 conditioning tending. You're fine as well. And then 10 to sharp. And that's it. Okay, we're good. Game changer. It's a game changer. Now imagine when we collect some other potentially Archotech limbs. This guy's going to be unstoppable. Unless maybe when he dies again, it could change him. Oh, and this is with anesthetic too. Although he's died multiple times. No, he didn't die because of the... because he wasn't affected by the heat. So when he dies, it might reset him again. I'm hoping he stays like this forever, because this is a nice little bonus from a really bad situation. Back up on our feet. We survived, somehow. We've got crops about to start growing again. We've got a while before the next thing turns up. We do have, after spring, there is summer. And get this, there's another month after that as well. There is the season of autumn, or fall, as you call it in America. Good shit. I'm happy with that. That ended up going pretty well. I mean, obviously not, because we lost the only people who weren't immortals. But besides that, I think things are going pretty well. We've got Sharamus up to 4 health, and he's gone further beyond. We've started on the Devil Strand. I mean, we've planted, like, 7 Devil Strand, 8 Devil Strand. It's not ideal, but we'll get there eventually. Things are fine. I don't know about the politics, so what I'm going to do between episodes is I'm going to go and look up what exactly the cliques and the the potential side effects are of neglecting the politics system, ready for hopefully preventing something like that from happening in the first place. A big thank you has to go out to the patrons, without which this channel would not be here on YouTube in 2020. A big thank you goes out to Scary Scurvy, Ben Hopland, Nostra, Slickback, Crane Fixer Oregon, Scaz, Felpy, Boop, Anthony Gawley, Goatfather, Chris, Bwen Gun, Caden Carter, Amethyst Corona, Zetlock, and Taj, along with everyone else at the Insane Tier Lovers on Patreon. Thank you guys for making the channel possible in the first place. A big thank you to you all. And a thank you as well to Flom, Lazarus, William H, Simba, Derek F, Sam Kears, Justin Plock, Joseph Beer, Magister Militum, Moonray, Archbishop, Proximity Jones, Matteo, Haji Dumar, and all the other people over at Patreon. Big thank you to these guys for keeping the channel possible, going in thanks. Look, this episode took a lot longer than I expected to record. I need to lie down.